It has to do with the forgetting process that you all go through. Because remember, when your species first established itself on Earth, you did not have the forgetting process. You recognized your celestial origins. The longer you stayed on Earth, the more physical you became, and the more oriented towards matter your species became. And that's what created the forgetting, because matter is denser. Matter in physical reality creates veils of limitation. And if you constantly are incarnating on Earth, which is what many of you chose to do initially, so you could really sink your teeth in, so you could really dive into the planetary experience, because of that, layers of densification and, you could say, obfuscation were then created. And over time, it led to a type of forgetting process. And because your species is incredibly ancient, and because your species has gone through extinction events, cataclysms, entire societal upheavals, because of this, information gets lost. And that has happened for your species time and time and time again. There are periods of time in your species chapter, you could say, where that remembering of your origin comes back. But then more things occur that initiate the forgetting. So eventually you all remember. Eventually the story is returned to you because it's contained within you. You must recognize that even though on the intellectual level the origin story may appear to be lost, on the genetic level it's all right there. You just follow the DNA trail all the way back. There is a type of meditation that can even be done to allow for you to trace the genetic trail back to some of these very ancient origin points. And the meditation would be very simple, and we'll share it here so you can practice on your own. Imagine that the double helix genetic structure is laid out before you like a road going infinitely into the distance. Begin to walk and transverse this double helix structure. In your mind, with your astral body, feel your legs energetically stepping one after another, walking on this bridge of DNA. And you will notice that in the darkness surrounding the bridge, there will be different images, different ideas that seem to pop up in your mind. This is the DNA communicating with you, revealing to you information. The further you transverse, the more you will be able to recall. So that's a way you can journey into your genetic lineage and receive a great deal of information. The other reason for this forgetting process is because it initiates discovery. If you already knew it, there would be no search. There would be no quest for knowledge. There would be no desire to understand and grow oneself through the knowledge. But because that knowledge is lost, it sends many of you on a type of spiritual quest to uncover what you perceive to be truth. And in that quest of understanding the origins of humanity, you end up understanding and finding yourselves time and time and time again. And each time you do that, you learn even more about yourselves. So that forgetting process is very much designed to actually assist you. And once you have all rediscovered yourselves in that way and recreated yourselves through the alchemy of the heart, you will find that your story becomes rather apparent. It will start to speak to you. You will have a remembrance as a species from within. So remember, the story is there. It's simply a matter of dialing into it and noticing how the story's not finished. All of the things that led to the creation of your species as you understand it, all of that, and the karmas, you could say, created by that, are all playing out around you. It's a matter of noticing it and asking yourself, where did some of these societal tendencies and patterns come from? Where did all of this come from? Why have we organized ourselves in this way? Why have we built our society in this way? If you start to ask those questions and trace all of this back, you will start to see amazing details that not only reinforce you all truly come from one culture and one people, but you'll also begin to see that each culture that exists around your planet ultimately is another take, another understanding of that human story. So more will be revealed, but that's why you have the forgetting. It's specifically to initiate the discovery process.